What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you the easiest way ever to create low content books. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share with you the easiest way ever to create low content books. Now, what is this easiest way ever? Well, that's using Canva. Now, bear with me because what I'm going to share is something that you've probably not even thought about. Now, when it comes to Canva, as you can see, they have lots of these different templates that you can use. But did you know that they also have planner templates? So if we go here to the search bar, type in planner, then click enter, we have all these different templates that we can customize and make our own. And if we look here on the left hand side, there's 6,800 results, which is absolutely crazy because again we can use any single one of these and then modify them on the fly. Now we can do this for planner. We can type in notebook. So now if we type notebook, we're going to get all these different types. We can do that with journal as well. Let's do that. And as you can see, there's lots of great templates. And we can even do this for a tracker. So let's click tracker. And there we go. Lots of great templates. Now for this example, for this video, we're going to go with planner just because there's a lot of results and there's lots of really nice templates. Now here on the left hand side, we can filter through these lots of different ways. We have illustrations. Now if we click on this one, these look really nice as well. And we can actually come through, click on these and modify them. We can do that with all of these. Now I haven't got any filters applied at the minute, but if you come through, take a look, you can click on note. We can take a look through there, we can unclick that, we can go to daily and it's going to pull up. Let's just take off the note. There we go. And now we have all these different types of daily planners. Look at them. There's just so many of them. Now if we unclick daily and just go back to the top, because I just want to note that not all these templates are free. Now, if we look here, just there, there's a little crown. These ones are for Pro. So if you have a Canva Pro account, you can use these ones. If you don't have a Canva Pro, then you can't use these ones, which means you'll just have to use these ones. Now let's click on this so I can share with you exactly how to modify this. Now, in fact, let's duplicate the page so we can see the before and after once we've modified. Now, one thing I do want to note really quick, and that is never use these as is. So don't take this and then duplicate 100 pages. I'm not going to do 100, but let's just do a few. So don't just take this, duplicate to 100 pages and then use that as your book. That's a no-go. Remember, you never want to use anything as is. You always want to modify. And with these templates just here, they've made it extremely easy for you to modify absolutely everything. So again, remember, never use as is and make a book just like this. What you want to do is modify. Now, with that being said, let's just delete all these. I shouldn't have actually duplicated that many. But let's go back to here. Let's pull up 2 pages. We're going to have the before and after. And now I'm going to share with you how you can easily modify these. Because with these templates just here, everything, that's absolutely everything, is customizable. So let me show you. Let's take away these. I don't really want them. So we're going to take that corner. We'll take that corner off as well. We'll take that off. We'll take this one as well. And Now let's change the fonts on these. So with me personally, I have Canva Pro, which means I can upload my own fonts. So I get a lot of my fonts over from Creative Fabrica. And again, because I have the Canva Pro, I can upload them into here and then use them in my designs. Now let's have a look through my fonts to see if there's one that we could use. So maybe this, nope. I want something that looks nice, so let's go with this one. To-do list, we could do that. Let's change that to black. We could also make that a little bit bigger. In fact, I'm not too sure about that one, so let's go back. There is one that I do like, and that is this one. So let's actually use this. And now we can change the fonts on these boxes. So let's try and find something here on the left-hand side. Maybe something like, if I can find it, maybe this one. So let's go with that one. Let's do this one again. Let's do that again. Maybe that one again as well. And let's just go through and do all of these fonts so that we can change them. Now we'll do that one like so. And now I can go through and start changing the colours. So I want this. I could maybe go with that colour. I want that a little bit darker, so I'm going to go with that one. Let's change this as well. And let's go through and just change all of these colours to black and white. I don't want any colour because I don't want to create a coloured interior. I just want black and white. So let's do this again. Let's do that one. Let's go on to that box just there. And let's do these last two as well. Almost there, so let's just do that. Maybe a little bit bigger, like so. Now, I'm not too sure about these fonts, so I can always go back and change them. So let's just try a different one. I want something that's not fancy. I want something like an Arial or something like that. So let's just keep having a look. Maybe this we could use. So let's actually use that. Let's click on there again. Let's just finish off these. Like so, and you can see just how easy it actually is to customize these templates. Let's do that last one. And there we go. Now there's too much space up the top, so what I'm going to do is just move that up a little bit. Then I'm going to drag over these boxes. Then I'm going to move that one up as well to round about there. And in fact, I don't really like that box, so we could take that one away. We could make this one longer. Make sure everything's lined up. Let's take that one, move that over. Make sure that is lined up. I don't know if that is. It looks like it is. So now let's take that one and center that just there. Now this line has come away, so what I want to do is just zoom in ever so slightly. Let's take that and move that to round about there. Now with these are a little bit too light, so let's go through and change these. I can go like so on all of these. So let's just do that. And there we go. I just paused the video while I went ahead and changed all of them. We could change the fonts for these numbers as well. So if we go to here, I could choose the one, this one, and we could change it to that. So I could go through all of these and change these. Again, you want to modify everything. So I'm just going to pause the video again. And there we go. So let's just zoom out on this. Let's just move that out of the way like so, click on fit, and there we go. So this doesn't look quite right, there's too much of a gap. So what I could do is just take this like so, move that up, and then from here we could take this bottom bit and just make that a little bit longer. Now what I'm going to do is just pull up some margins. These margins aren't anything to do with the books, but in my experience I know that I can go just a little bit over this edge to keep everything in line with the interior templates. So what I'm going to do is just take this a little bit and make that a little bit bigger. Let's move that to round about there. Now that bottom box is a little bit too big, so now we can move that up. And there we go. That's the first page that we created. Now if we take a look at the template, we can see how different that is. Completely different, and it looks good. And that's just how easy it is to customize the templates here on Canva. Now, if we look here on the left hand side, we have lots of other templates that we can choose from. We have recently used, for you, weekly schedule planner, personal planner, a daily planner. You can mix and match these interiors and then keep everything congruent by keeping all of the fonts exactly the same throughout the book. Now, if we take a look at these, we can have a look to see what else there is. And some of them, look, they just look really nice. That's for you. That would be for me. We could have a look at the weekly schedule planner as well. If we click on here, again, lots of great templates that we can use. Now, if we go back, like so, we can just carry on looking at all of the different templates, finding the ones that we like. That looks cool. So in fact, let's just make another page. Let's move that along, and then let's use this one. So now if I click on that, it's auto-populated my page. Now from here, I could go through everything to make it congruent with this one. So if we go back to here, let's just go through these and change them really quick. So I believe it was that one. In fact, let's go back up to the top because it was this one and this one. So I'm going to need that. So that's playing up a little bit. So let's just go back. Let's take this. Let's take that. Let's copy that. Let's go back over to here. Let's paste. And that said daily planner, I believe. So now let's take this and move that over to there. And now from here, let's go through and make everything congruent. So let's go through, change the font. Let's change the color to black. Let's change this one as well on that. Let's change that to black as well. Let's do this font just here to that to black. Then this font we change to black and we change it as well. Then this one like so, and then let's do this one as well. And as you can see, it's starting to come together. But now I want to go through and change the colors. I believe I used that one on the previous one. I did, so let's use that to keep it all congruent. Let's change this one. Let's change that one. Let's change this one and also this one. So let's change that. And also this one. So let's go on there. Let's take this one, let's ungroup that. So now it's going to be a little bit easier to actually change. So we want that color, we want this one, we want that one, and we want that as well. Now this one is a little bit too bright, so let's change this. I want to change this to black, so we're going to change that, and these two as well. So let's just do that. And let's do that. Then all of these ones, so let's actually take this. Let's take all of that like so, like this. There we go. And let's change that to black. Let's click change all. And there we go. Now from here I could change things even more. So let's take this. Let's group that back together. Let's move that up to there. Now if we take this one, let's do the same with that, group that, we can move this one down to here. It's a little bit too small, so let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Now let's move this one over and let's make that a little bit smaller. Make sure it all is in line. So let's do that, maybe just a little bit too smaller. There we go. And we could keep that like so. We could even take away this notes. We could take some of these lines. We could duplicate, group, and then move this down. In fact, we don't want that, so let's take that away. But then we could have that here. We could make that smaller and make sure everything's lined up like so. So let's take this. We could move that to round about there, and then just make a little bit bigger. So that's not quite going to work. So what I'd want to do is maybe keep that like so, and then with these lines we could ungroup. I could go back to this and then I could just pull that in like so and line that up. I could then just take away these ones. I could do this. I could copy and paste. I can move down. I could do that again. Let's do that a few times like so. So let's just move this to here, maybe like that. Then if we go over all of them, go to position, we can center and we can tidy up like so. And I could have done more lines, but my point is I could have a load of lines here. I can just modify it to exactly how I want. And these Canva templates just makes it so much easier to create planners, journals, notebooks, or anything like that on the fly. So let's just go back a few more so we can get rid of that. There we go. Now I could even take that away, click on this, make longer down to there. I could just lock that, then I could take this, then I could duplicate, and then I could move that down like so, and then I could have a to-do list like that. So again, come and check out the templates here on Creative Fabrica, no, on Canva, because they have templates for absolutely everything. Just remember that the ones with the crown on, like this, are for Canva Pro. Now, if you want to try out a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro, then click that link down in the description to come and check it out. Disclaimer, it is an affiliate link, so if you do decide to purchase, I will make a small commission, but Canva Pro is not vital to actually creating these types of planners or books using the templates here within Canva. Now, you don't just have to use these templates for creating low content books to sell on Amazon KDP, you can also create printables with these and sell them on Etsy. There's lots and lots of great ideas on what you can do with these templates. Just always remember to never ever use as is, and always modify those templates. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.